This is Kenny here. We're going to be tasting some fruits and vegetables that we just took out of the garden. Maybe my son, Killian, will decide to join us. We'll see what happens. But anyway, here's a smorgasbord of what we got going on here. We've got black Krim tomatoes. We've got Armenian cucumbers, solar Flair tomatoes, green Vernissage tomato, Brandywine Pink tomato, frog egg eggplants, Bumblebee egg tomato, and Mitoyo eggplants. So let's check all them out. Alright. First thing we're going to do is we're going to try out my favorite, which is black Krim. I've had these many times. I love these things. They're super, super dark. It's hard to see. It's pretty light out here, but they're really dark on the inside. They're very earthy. They have a lot of good, there's a little bit of smoky flavor to it. I like it a lot. I love those. They make excellent canned pickles, or tomatoes. Boil them down, use them for sauces. They're fantastic. Second one we're going to try, we're going to go to the cucumber, the Armenian cucumber. Now these things are actually a melon. The skin can be very thick, depending how big it gets. And this one is actually quite a small one. You know, it's about 2 feet long. I already cut a chunk off of it. But it's actually a pretty mild cucumber. And the skin on this one is very thin. It's a little fuzzy, but it's very thin, so it makes it for good eats. It makes really good refrigerator pickles because it picks up so much of whatever you're pickling it with. Are you sneezing, pal? Okay. Next one is another one I've had before. Pink Brandywine. Now the pink Brandywine, the Brandywine Pink tomato I've had before. They're very big, very large tomatoes. This is a very small portion of it. And they're pretty mild flavored as well. These have a more of your typical tomato flavor. They're very good, and they're excellent for canned tomatoes if you're gonna make sauces and stuff like that as well. And they're excellent just raw. Next, we have our frog egg eggplant. This one I cut this about 10 minutes ago, and it's already browning pretty good. So they definitely soak up all that. You know, they oxygenate really, really fast. Now, the bigger these are, the more tough the skin's going to be. You know, but I'm going to try it with the skin on, see what it tastes like. You see, it's really white and very brown. Oh, it's very good, very mild. You could just pop these in your mouth. I like it. Kind of weird. It's not bitter or anything like that. It's sweet. It's very sweet. But there's almost like this spice to it. It kind of wants to like numb my mouth, it feels like. It's very weird. The next tomato we're going to try is a green Vernissage. Now these things are about as big as a standard cherry tomato, but they get green. They're only green, and then as soon as they start turning yellow, they get bad. So we're going to try it now. Now, these are almost typical of a green tomato. Very good though for a green tomato. They still have that finished flavor to it, you know, like a red tomato does, versus a red tomato that is picked green. It's very good. Still very good. I like these. I think I'm going to grow these next year too. The next one we're going to do is a solar Flair tomato. You can see the skin is striped, and it's got orange and red on it, and it's very Very interesting looking. It's a very beautiful tomato. Now, believe it or not, there is like no seeds in this thing. There we go. There's the seeds. But it is really, for a round tomato like that, it is extremely thick, like a paste tomato. A lot of meat. Not as much juice. You might be able to make something you need a thicker tomato for, like a good sauce. Next is my favorite eggplant, the Mitoyo eggplant. It's very small. They're medium-sized eggplants. They're very, very, very dark purple. And they have these really nasty spines on them on top here. They're really sharp. But anyway, I actually just had some of this in a green curry I made today. It was fantastic for lunch. The skin is a little bit tougher unless you cook it, but it's very, very, very mild. Or very mild flavored. Delicious though. I think one of my cats is killing a bird. Last, but not least, well, last, is the Bumblebee tomato. Purple Bumblebee tomato. As you can see, it's not exactly purple, more dark red. I had one of these earlier. It was freaking delicious. They're a very meaty cherry tomato. And they definitely do have a pastiness to them. Very earthy, also smoky. Maybe it depends on which one I grew in where I grew it in the garden. But overall, this is not a bad harvest. These are all vegetables that I'm growing in my garden this year. You can pick them up from my house in Twin Lakes, from my farm in Twin Lakes, Produce Happiness, which is our first year. We're trying to branch out a little bit and try something different. And eventually it's what I want to do, is have an urban garden where people can come get fresh vegetables. They can walk to my house, farm. They don't need to travel. And it's inexpensive, but we have a lot of unique varieties. That is exactly what I'm going for, is the uniqueness of this farm. So, give this page a like. Subscribe to my page as well. Give this video a like. Share it on Facebook. I'm really looking to get a lot of exposure. And future videos hopefully will bring in a lot more people. And that's the goal. So, I hope you enjoy this time's tasting. And I hope you enjoy to, try to branch out a little bit and not just get the regular old things that you get all the time from the store. Okay? Because believe it or not, some of this stuff is far superior than the regular old, same old tomatoes and cucumbers that they have in the store. So, give me a look up. Keep me posted.